The following contest is an Ironman match. On the way to the ring, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Candice Michelle. And the opponent, from Los Angeles, California, Melina.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cole and JBL here at ringside, welcoming you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hey, I got top billing tonight. I like it. Keep it up.
Well, what can I say? These Minneapolis fans have got me in such a great mood. I'm feeling especially generous tonight. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh no, I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they're going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed a great show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. It's only a matter of time before Candice Michelle tries to cheat in this match, and when she gets caught, she'll try to pretend that she's completely innocent. We've seen it before.
Believe me, if there's one thing that Candice isn't, it's innocent, and I'm digging it.
Why do I get the feeling it won't be long before you're working the word puppies into your repertoire? And here's the cover!
1, 2.
Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that,
Did you see that? What a desperate maneuver.
you know what they say, it's all legal till you get caught.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. That's not in the rule book, but it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
You see, the thing about Melina is, wow. What was I saying?
I think all the blood is drained from your brain to another part of your anatomy.
Oh boy, we know where this is going.
We sure do. Face first, right into the ground. What a face buster. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Law of the jungle, an injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well, and having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, that's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done. These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE. I don't know what's more uncomfortable, watching this or experiencing it.
Experiencing it, hands down, trust me. Oh boy, somebody's voice just went up a couple of octaves right there.
It hurts just watching it. I can't imagine how excruciating this must be.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might end up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. Maybe Carlito. He might be a little tough to understand sometimes, but at least he knows what it's like to wrestle a match.
Candice is not what you'd call a classically trained wrestler. Sometimes I wonder, wow.
Talk about giving your opponent a taste of their own medicine.
These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get to. This could be 3 right here.
1, 2. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
That's for sure. Even me, a former WWE champion, has had his share of injuries.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
Cover.
1, 2, 3. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long rivalry.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Hey, watch your language. This is a family show.
I said exasperate. Oh, never mind.
No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the WWE fans.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. That's just about the last position you want to find yourself in.
And I don't care how tough you are. That hurts like hell. Uh-oh, here we go with the old top rope between the legs. Oh, man, whether you like this superstar or not, you gotta have a little sympathy right now.
I have to agree with you, partner. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
2, 3. Melina is as devious as she is beautiful. She'll do whatever it takes to win.
I kind of like that about her. What? You don't have a thing for bad girls?
Try and stay professional here. I'm trying to call a match. I don't know what you're doing.
I was just trying to find out the rumors are true about you being a robot. So far, looks like they are.
Candice has got her work cut out for her tonight. Can she pull it off?
Let's face it, Candice's athletic ability isn't exactly her greatest asset.
Supposed to be some kind of a double entendre.
Do you see a crown on my head? I'll leave the lame jokes to the Monday night crew.
Can't underestimate Melina. She's not just another pretty face. She's an incredibly accomplished female competitor.
Yeah, but going back to the pretty face thing for a moment, oh man, just look at her.
If you keep this up, we're going to have to fit you for a crown and give you some hair plugs.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation, but these superstars aren't having any trouble. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning. It was only a matter of time before someone put that exposed turnbuckle to use.
Yeah, and if you can dish out this kind of punishment, you're putting yourself in a good position in a match like this. Oh man, someone's gonna need an aspirin or 10 after this match.
The exposed steel of that uncovered turnbuckle certainly won't do you any favors. That exposed turnbuckle is a deadly weapon, and it's being put to good use here.
It's not exactly sportsmanlike, but it's not illegal either. Even when it's got a cover on it, the turnbuckle is not something you want to be driven into head first.
And this one doesn't even have a cover. The steel of that turnbuckle is completely exposed.
Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference, whether they're for you or against you. This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Even if you did, you'd have to hear about puppies and government mules and scalded dogs. It's like a zoo over there. Anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake should get into the ring with, this isn't going to be pretty. Closed fist shots in the turnbuckle.
Blow after blow after blow. When's it going to end?
Here come the closed fist punches. Gee, I wonder how many there's going to be.
I bet you won't have to take off your shoes to keep count.
Candice might still be pretty inexperienced, but I'm impressed with her development so far.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't think I've ever seen her win a match without cheating.
Hey, you've got enough disadvantages when it comes to picking up wins. You don't need to badmouth them too. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know you're coming up with this stuff, because it sure ain't from personal experience. Man, I don't want the... Oh, man, I guess if you're going to dish it out, you better be able to take it. These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE Superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Oh, man.
Look at this! You don't often see a superstar's own finishing move used against them like this.
There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly is. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this down the middle. That isn't going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win. And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner,